Here we are at BB&T Field, where these two teams are ready to hit the ground.
Hello, Wake Forest fans, and welcome back to another edition of Wake Forest Football here on JT Plays. BB&T Field is the host for today's matchup between the Army Black Knights and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Let's go ahead and pick things up in the second quarter. Just 2 minutes to go before half. Game tied at 10-10. Watch Angel Santiago looking like an angel, just going through every Wake Forest defender until Janvion picks up the pace and finally shoestring tackles him down around the 10. Now, 2 plays later, first and goal after a penalty on Wake Forest. Turn time. Touchdown. No less than 20 seconds more than that run you saw by Santiago to get him down there. It's a touchdown, Black Knights. 17-10, a minute 40 to go in the first half. Army comes in at 7-1 in the Independent League or Conference. Wake Forest 4-5 with 3-3 ACC play. But you know why we show you kickoffs? Something either good or bad happens. And for Wake Forest, Jonathan Williams happens. Get past 2. It's a foot race. No one's going with him. Touchdown. Demon Deacons, Screaming Deacons, answer back. Number 83 for 6. That is a 101-yard kick return. His second of the year. And that ties things at 17-all. Now we will go into halftime as Army comes out of half with a 24-17 lead. They scored with just 20 seconds to go. Angel Santiago to Tyler Baguette, and Baguette looking all so nice. First down, Army. Let's go 1st and 10 one more time from the Wake Forest 50. Actually, the Army 48. It's going to be Tyler Baguette again. Baguette's got room. He will make almost 3 people miss, and that's Terry Baguette. Tyler is his brother. My apologies. 3rd and 13. Now, this is not Baguette. It's Siobhan Lawrence from the backup Cody Jackson. 3rd and 13, you thought Army was going to go all read option just like they did last year. Well, no, they changed personnel and they came to play with that 7-1 record. That is a good pass and an even better catch. So now, Army up again by 7. Let's get studio update. The Wolfpack 6-2 have already clinched a bowl spot, but they won an even better bowl with a win over Syracuse at the Carrier Dome. For Syracuse, they come in at 4-4. NC State leads it 14-7 back to Wake Forest. 31 now 17 Army lead. Army trailing or pulling away Wake Forest, the trailing team, but would Tyler Cameron sit back and let it watch? No. Not as long as Matt James is on the field. That leads to a 2nd and goal. And from 2nd and goal, HB draw, DeAndre Martin touchdown, Demon Deacons 23. But hold everything. Coach wants us to go for a PAT. He wanted us to go for a 4th and 5 earlier in the game. You didn't see that. That didn't work. So we're not going to listen to Coach this time again. We're not going to listen to him. Already did it once. Hurt us. Let's go for 2. To pull within 6. Cameron gets hit as he thrown. And Anthony Rook is there. 2 points good. 6-point game. Studio update. Syracuse down 7. They battle back to tie the ball game at 14 apiece with 8.5 to go in the second quarter. NC State looking a little scared. How about number 2, UConn? 7-0 facing the 5-2 Rucker Knights. And it's 7-7 all there. 6 to go before a half. Now back to Wake Forest again. 3rd and 10 now after Santiago gets a 0-yard rush. That leads to 3rd and 10. Santiago will find no one, but there's a very late flag, and they called defensive pass interference on Michael Stevenson. Stevenson can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. The crowd couldn't believe it. Our coach couldn't. No one could believe it. That was such a late flag. It should have never been thrown. It wasn't even catchable, first of all. So refs looking like they're coming from the NFL. That leads to 3rd and 12. And Michael Stevenson repays the favor. Makes a man miss, and he picks it off from Angel Santiago. Turnover number 1 on the day for Army. Wake Forest still without. Now Wake Forest ball after the Stevenson INT. That's Matt James looking like Anthony Rook. That's Anthony Rook. Matt James was on the outside with the corner route. Anthony Rook, first down, now 3rd and 12 after a delay game on Tyler Cameron. Cameron, 5-step drop. This time it's Matt James, Lob City, down to the 2. 2:47 to go in the 4th quarter. This could potentially be your game-winning drive. Wake Forest fans, DeAndre Martin touchdown. 31. Remember that 2 points? That ties the game, but we go for just 1 this time. This is a big one. He makes it. It's Wake Forest lead. Chad Headland coming up clutch. Studio update as Wake Forest is up by 1. NC State pulls back ahead of the Cougs in the Carrier Dome. 21-14. Underwood having a nice day with Thomas at QB. For Wake Forest, they faced Syracuse last week. It would be a dream if NC State won. How about some more top 25 action? Mizzou Tigers 7-2 going into Nashville, Tennessee, taking on the Volunteers at 5-4. Tennessee 15 minutes away from an upset. Now 4th and 6 after a couple of miscues by Army. 4th and 6, it's good to go. Siobhan Lawrence, first down. That gives them another fighting chance, but 3rd and 4 with 1:11 left. What can Wake Forest do? Well, that's a drop pass by an almost guaranteed first down and more yards to run. So that turns into 4th and 4. Second time on this drive. It's been 4th down. They get this. The game continues. They miss it. All for naught. They're going to get the ball back maybe with 30 seconds left. But on 4th and 4, Jackson, the backup, Cody Jackson, finds Scott, breaks 2. He goes 3 more, and now Army gets another 4th down after more miscues. But this time, cue the jaws of music. Jackson finds his man Newman. Ball comes out. Michael Stevenson, of course he recovers. And we'll get a replay of that. But Stevenson closes the game out officially. Here's your replay. That's Josh M. Harris making the big hit. Airborne. Ball comes out. Over top. Look at that acrobatic feature there. Michael Stevenson, right place, right time, picks it up. And Wake Forest goes on to win 32-31 from BB&T Field in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I've been your host, JT Plays, and Wake Forest needed this. They now improve to 5-5 on the year. They still sit at 3-3 in the ACC conference, but that doesn't matter right now because Wake Forest, with 3 games left, has 1 win to get bowl eligible for the first time under new head coach Siege James Mathis. Highlights will take you out. Thank you for watching Wake Forest football here on JT Plays on YouTube. If you enjoyed this, go check out the other series and episodes if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe for some more sports content here on JT Plays. Wake Forest, once again from BB&T Field, comes back from 31-17 down to Army Black Knights, who now fall to 7-2, 32-31 off Harris's big time hit. We'll see you later. Have a good one.